Couples featured in 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After are currently under pressure to decide if they're going back to be married within 90 days or face possible deportation for the international partner in the relationship. Just 2 episodes in, and a lot of the couple's friends and family members seem to be really upset. Big Ed and Liz. Viewers first met franchise lifer Big Ed on season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days when he unsuccessfully tried to date a much younger woman in the Philippines named Rose. Big Ed then appeared in 90 Day Fiancé, the single life, and started dating Liz, a much younger waitress he met at the San Diego restaurant where she worked. In an interview, Big Ed reveals that his mother, daughter, and best friend are all questioning the marriage. Liz's besties and bridesmaids Tawny and J-Lo meet the couple for dinner at a potential engagement party venue and admit that they're still getting used to the idea of Big Ed and Liz getting married. Big Ed says that he thinks it's weird that Rich talks to his mom every day and when he isn't even talking to his mom right now. Rich tells the cameras that he thinks Liz is an opportunist. Big Ed says to Rich that they can't be friends if he can't accept Liz, and Rich says that he's still his friend. I go my way, you go yours, Big Ed says. Jenny and Summit. Summit's mom Sadat cries and vehemently disowns him, saying, "It's Jenny or your mother and father." He follows them as they storm out, leaving Jenny sitting there alone and unaware of what exactly was said. Summit returns to the apartment and tells Jenny that they need to talk, and she asks if he can just leave it. It's bad, he tells her, which makes her explode. Okay, it's bad. What the fuck you want to do? Jenny yells. Well, good, it's bad. Good. Jenny says that she knows Summit will just go with his parents as he has in the past. She knew it would turn out this way and his loyalty should be to her. I need to pamper you whenever you get mad, he shouts. Get away from me forever, she shouts back. Understand? I thought it'd be more of a priority to him, and I'm starting to wonder if that's going to change, she tells the cameras later. Kimberly and Usman. Kimberly picks up her son Jamal at the airport. Jamal lives in New York City and was with his mother during last season's Tell All when she found out that Usman had FaceTimed his ex, Zara, while cameras rolled to ask if she missed him. He remains pretty suspicious about the Nigerian rapper. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, Usman meets with his older brother Muhammad to ask for his help to get his mother's blessing to marry Kimberly. Muhammad asks if she is Usman's age, and after learning she's 51, he asks Usman why he could just find a very young wife closer to home. Their mother is eager to start seeing kids from Usman. Elizabeth and Andre. Andre and Elizabeth, who goes by Libby, are having a housewarming party, but Andre's unhappy that she's invited her parents and sisters. When her sister Becky comes over, he answers the door but doesn't say anything other than hey to her, even after she asks how's it going. Later, Libby's mom reiterates her wish to have all the children together at her birthday party and tells Andre that he should bury the hatchet with her son Charlie, who is currently estranged from the whole family. Andre tells Pamela that she's in La La Land and that Charlie needs help for his alcohol consumption. Everybody here is drinking alcohol, Pamela points out, which makes everyone laugh. In separate interviews, Libby's sister Jan can't believe that she and Becky agree with Andre for once, and Pamela says she thinks Andre and Charlie are the same person. I would like to see them work through their issues as adults, she adds. Andre tells Pamela that Charlie isn't welcome in his house and you won't be either. The buck is going to stop here, Pamela, he yells. Jovi and Yara. Jovi and Yara, their daughter Mila, drive to a vineyard for the afternoon. We'll learn that there's been a falling out with Jovi's mother, Gwen. They haven't talked to her in 6 months following a fight between Gwen and Jovi. The argument started because Jovi told Gwen, who lives 3 hours away, that Yara was sad that she hasn't been more involved when Jovi goes away to work for a month at a time. Jovi hopes that she doesn't feel peer pressured by her friends to do this, but admits in a solo interview that in reality, her boobs don't look great. I can see how there's room for improvement there. Bilal and Shaida. Bilal's ex-wife Shaida meets a couple for coffee and things get heated immediately. Shaida says that when Shaida came to her house to talk about the prenuptial agreement, Shaida was filled with rage. You were very much aggressive. You had a lot of rage. Shaida is still so upset about the day that she admits she wanted to ban Shahida from their home and reiterates that Shahida came with rage. Bilal is sitting there say almost nothing, and Shaida tells him he needs to control this before it goes off the rails. He started to repeat a chant over and over that is subtitled, I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan. Shaida pulls her mic pack off and leaves. Bilal is speechless and says nothing to Shaida in the car. I am so angry right now, he admits later in an interview. He's especially embarrassed that the argument happened in public, and if he says anything in the car, he'll probably regret it.